Hey guys, it's Yliajo here with Method. Today we're gonna show you our Mythic Gul'dan kill from my point of view with some of my commentary, giving you some insights or what's happening basically. Here we're breaking the first bonds and using our special action button, setting on cooldowns for the first brigade, which was full on smack mode on it. And if you're killing this for the first time, it's nice that if you get to kill this trapper guy before he does his second trap. So you can see he's starting to cast it now. He's gonna die before. And just going full on smack mode on the boss then. Now, as Assassination Rogue, you can't really do much about the small eyes. But if you get a really far left or far right eye spawn, you should always try to hit it a bit, since those are the harder ones, since they're spread out. Here, this is an okay spread, they're gonna die quite fast. Now, during this encounter, you get to basically play a class fantasy of medic rogue or support rogue, basically, and you get to save people with empowered bonds of fel. People don't have immunities or healer bubble, you get to save them to live another day. So this one I just ruptured that one because I know that won't instantly die. Here we get to save a couple people. So just feint it up, eat some Crimson Vial, and go and smack the boss back again. And it doesn't really matter that you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose like a lot of DPS when doing these special jobs, but there isn't that big of DPS checks in any of these phases here, like in this whole encounter. So if you just get to do the boss abilities and people surviving actually to the last phase, you will kill the boss, basically doing that. So even if it feels bad that you need to run around a lot, you know, it's gonna be okay. That's how you're gonna kill the boss. So second brigade, just go on full smack mode again, just double rupture both. And new empowered bonds coming soon. I think we need to go on a journey again, yeah. Saving the raptor first, and then the bear. And everybody survives. So the boss is gonna phase into phase 2 when he's 50%. I think we're gonna get one more ability, that's gonna be the eye. If you get the bonds that's gonna go after this, that's gonna be okay, depending on your boss DPS. Because there's a lot of roleplay, like in the transition, so if you get these bonds, like the bonds should have come like 2 seconds after the boss actually went to the stage 2. But if you get them, that's gonna be okay. And here we're gonna have a special job again, which is gonna be soaking the souls in the well. So you can see I'm gonna be inside this well a lot. And there's gonna be these swirling things, kind of like these small comets or something in the middle. You can see if they're flying there now. And those need to be soaked, basically. Otherwise bad things happen. So that's why we're in the middle, basically. You can soak one soul every 3 seconds or so. And if you ever get too low, you should be fainting, basically. Faint reduces damage taken from most of the abilities here. It even reduces the damage from the dot that you have. So you should be focusing on your survival first and then DPS afterwards. And the second really important ability during this whole phase is the flames. So every time there's flames coming, you should have like this plan of where to go or where to dump the flames if you're gonna get them. Never be on top of the tank, so there's the sliding bear of death. Really need to be careful about that, so never be on top of the tanks here. So the flames, if it's really important to basically put them in good places. Back again to the well. Now, sometimes you can't hit the ice, but that should be okay. If everybody else is, you know, keeps smacking them, they should be dead. But literally, you really need to be careful. If you get the healing absorb, which is one of the abilities in this phase as well, you should like always try to feint so your healers don't have a heart attack. Again, sliding bear of death. We're gonna gather up for the black harvest. Dumping some flames. Going back again. Oh, now there's a bit of time for any soul soaking. But the boss is gonna be 15% soon, and when he goes to 10%, he starts the role playing of Illidan coming down. And that's like one of a DPS check there, since you can have Illidan and Gul'dan up at the same time if you don't kill Gul'dan before Illidan comes down, I mean. So it's really important to basically burst Gul'dan down when he starts the last phase, basically. So you can see Gul'dan reaching 10% soon, triggering phase or the last stage, and then we're gonna just lust and just keep smacking. Now, when Gul'dan dies, all the abilities go away. So all the flames on the ground will go away. This eye will go away. So it's really important to try to kill Gul'dan before he does the eye, basically. So last phase. There aren't many abilities here, but for us our special job here is soaking the soul from the tank. That he does this soul saver ability, this one, and he hits the tank basically with those shadowy things, and then there's gonna be a shadow bear that we need to go and soak, so the tank can actually get healed. So you're gonna have 2 people rotation, basically, soaking that soul thing. And other than that, is just keep on smacking the big ad and the boss, basically. And kind of like the first phase, Small Eyes, these maggots you can't really do much about because you're an assassination rogue. So Illidan is gonna jump up soon to cast his Visions of the Dark Titan, and that if that cast goes through, like everybody's gonna be dead instantly, unless you're in this time bubble, basically. So we charge up this essence thing, it explodes and cancels Illidan cast, and basically he becomes weakened and stunned for 15 seconds. And he is gonna take increased damage basically for some time. It's only 5-second duration for the first one. But you can stack these up basically. So for the next vision cast, we're gonna have 3 of these essences that we're gonna explode. And he will take 150% increased damage for 30 seconds. And that's basically your burn phase. You just go full on smack mode. So boss damage here isn't like that big of a deal. You just need to keep on soaking the souls. But this third ad is gonna be important for you, since that needs to die before the vision cast starts basically. So you need to be, this needs to be dead so you can charge the orb up. So one more, no, and then we kill the ad, charge all the essences up, and go to the time bubble. And he's stunned for 15 seconds, but he's gonna increase damage taken now. So now it's pretty boring basically, the next 2 minutes or so, it's gonna be pretty boring. Since there's only, you still need to kill the maggots, soak the souls, but you can crowd control the big ads. And you're gonna have 4 big ads in the end of the phase, before the boss dies basically. So this is basically tank and spank until the boss dies now. With addition of some, maggot killing basically. So just damage and damage and damage and soak the souls basically. That's the third ad now, spawned. You can see their boss frames on the 3 ads on the side. And I think we will have the 4th ad spawning and then the boss dying right after. This was a bit exciting since I got stunned. But the maggots were really good. They were stunned as well, so even though I was close, it was okay. So the boss dies. Tank and spank. Hope you guys liked the commentary. And I'll see you guys next time.